Here at the left side we see one of the KUKA working horses that we have been adapting for the medical technology standards. This is a KUKA Quantec that can carry up to 300 kilograms, and here we have been equipping it with an C-arm X-ray imaging system so that an overall system can be used in an interventional room. On the right side you can see a customized robot that has been lowered into the floor and has been adapted so that a patient table could be mounted on for patient positioning during a therapy. The robot with the C-arm needs to be fast and accurate. Accurate for the imaging, so that you gain in the end a good image quality, and on the other hand also fast, if the application requires a fast acquisition of the image data. For example, when it goes into imaging of the heart. Another benefit of the robot with the C-arm is its flexibility. You can see it can do imaging on the head, it can do imaging on the abdominal region. It can either do imaging also while the patient is sitting, or it can adapt to a table that is high or that is low, depending on the surgery that is currently performed. And this gives a very good flexibility of the system. Also as well, you just press one button and the system is recording the position where it is. Then it can be moved away and the surgeon can later get it back onto the same position with just pressing one button. The patient positioning device that we have here needs to be very accurate. We can have patient weights between 50 and 150 kilograms, but on the other hand it needs to be precise to hit the tumor target. These type of systems are especially used in radiation or particle therapy, where you're shooting with photons or heavy ions on the tumor of the patient. And there it's important that you have a sub-millimeter accuracy, that you really hit the tumor and not the healthy tissue around it. The robot with the C-arm here on the left side has been used by Siemens for their interventional imaging system and has been now distributed all over the world for already a decade. Another partner we have been intensively working with, we can't see the application here, is Accuray, who has been using this linear accelerator on the robot as mentioned before for patient treatment. And KUKA is strong in patient positioning, as you see it at the right robot. We have different kinds of solutions where robots are packed on the ceiling or lowered into the floor, where we have customized kinematics. And here we're working with a couple of different companies like BEC, Accuray itself, or had been using with Siemens as well. Okay, so far in summary, an overview on our robots. They need to be accurate and precise, although they carry here heavy payloads. A lot of ideas that have been coming up, but showing here a smart portion of it.
Industrial intelligence.